Hello, Danhausen here. Danhausen here to let you know that you are watching Dre41 Gaming. They do video games of some sort. Who knows? Danhausen doesn't. But you're very nice, very evil, do time. And if you do not watch this channel, you shall rue the day.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Drake41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, Spicy Dre, aka I Am the Ops. And AEW did something crazy. Well, AEW Games did something crazy today. They uploaded a bunch, well, not a bunch, but a live stream of basically a bunch of videos of matches for the upcoming AEW Fight Forever video game. We're going to start this one off. I'm just going to give my commentary of what I see and just give you my opinions of the game. And this is probably an earlier build, not the finished product, I'm going to have to say. The one thing that I don't like, but I get it, and it's acceptable, it is what it is. But in a perfect world, I would like updated attires. These attires are the better part of 2.5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like Hikaru Shida doesn't even have long hair anymore. So that's something right there that, as a fan of this wrestling game, I would love to see an eventual update on the tires, the looks of the competitors. The overall game does look good. It definitely gives a No Mercy vibe. Oh, that forearm strike was beautiful. Aubrey Edwards moving around, staying out of the way. That definitely makes sense. Now, this isn't the computer versus computer. It's a Evil Uno and Orange Cassidy playing. So it probably would have been a little bit better if the computer was playing, but it's fine. It's fine. Taunts do stat boosts, things like that. Or also cut out where the little commercial things at the bottom of the screen pops up. I took that out. I'm not having that in this video. I like how they show the body being damaged and goes back to the HUD, the original HUD menu, not the HUD menu, but the HUD on the match. So that's good. The animations look really good, really clean. A lot of these moves. Listen, for the people who don't think that they are not using animations that are in WWE games, it's either they're not, or they are, or they just animated them based on what they already had, or something like that. I'm not sure. Overall, though, really happy with the way it looks. The smoky atmosphere is not there anymore. I like the pause for the impact of the move. That's different. It makes the game stand out, so I definitely appreciate that. I like the replays during the match. That's something that's been missing in wrestling games. If they could do like a side by side, oh, that would be beautiful. Picture in picture. Oh, now see, they did that on WWE Raw on the Xbox. They did that back then. We never seen it again. But overall, like I said, it's really, really good. I really like it. That little pop was a bottle. Gotta clear my throat. But yeah, so you could tell that the system is really based off of No Mercy. More arcade like. It's more arcadey, which is fine because even in like the No Mercy and the virtual pro wrestling, it wasn't this fast. Like, as much as people sit there and say that it was an arcade feeling, those games were more simulation than anything, honestly. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I like how they have the move list in the pause menu. That's definitely a good thing. Especially, it's hold. The strong attacks are hold. So, the strong attacks are 3 different buttons. And then we got one grapple button. Another thing that they did say was left trigger reverse reverses attacks. Right trigger reverses grapples. That's something I'm not a fan of. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not a fan of that. That's not something that I enjoyed in past wrestling games. And also, that was never in any of the Aki games. That was never in the Aki games, not one of them. It was always one button for reversals. And I feel like Once again, this is a learning process for them. I feel like there needs to be an option to where it's one button for reversal. Some people are like, oh, um, it's better this way. It really makes you guess. But think of it like this: you could be guessing wrong the whole damn match. Yeah, you can get a little slips in here and there, but yo, I'm telling you, me personally, I don't want to sit there and get into a game where I have to really sit there and have to pay attention and learn. Like, the best wrestling games always had one button reversals. That's just my opinion. The best wrestling games had one button reversals. Um, I feel like that's the best thing for this. But ooh, big kick. That impact like bubble that happens, they can kill that. That right there, I'm really not a fan of. It doesn't look good to me. That's just my opinion. It makes it stand out. You know what I'm saying? It definitely makes it stand out. But other than that, don't need it. The belt animation is pretty stiff, which, this is their first game. This is me being picky, nitpicking, going over it now. Both of these models look pretty good. I like that. I like how they have the match rules right there in front of you. I like how they have the presentation like it would be on TV. That definitely helps YouTubers when they're eventually going to do matches on here. Helps me too as well. I will probably cut out underneath from the names on the versus screen and from there. I think that's what I would do personally, or bring down the options, fight and select arena down a little bit lower, because there's a lot of blank space at the bottom. It's a lot of blank space that they could fill in. Just, I don't know. I feel like that would be a good thing. As far as load times go, this game loads pretty fast. Entrances are like 2 seconds. They're not long at all. I thought these entrances were going to be a little bit longer, but they're going the TNA Impact kind of way with that. Definitely something that I would hope that they update and give us full entrances. I feel like that would be a beautiful thing to do. The movement in the ring definitely looks good, looks smooth. I trust Ukes. That's the whole thing. I trust them. Everybody was sitting there. Not everybody. I'm not going to say that. Let me stop lying. Not everybody. But a good portion of people were sitting there like, oh, the game is never going to come out. Ooh. Yo, Ukes is top tier wrestling game developers. Top tier wrestling game developers. I had all the faith in the world that they knew what they were doing. To sit there and even pretend like they didn't have this game figured out was bugged out. Like, I don't even know how anybody can even come to that conclusion. They were tweaking. It just is what it is. But I hope they have more arenas. I know they're not going to show them on this stream. I know that wasn't the plan at all, but what I'm saying is I definitely hope that they have all the pay-per-views, all the TV specials, all of those. I hope they do. Um, I have faith that they would have that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have that. In worst case, if they don't, they can update it to where they do. So that's something that, I'm not too worried about. Like I said, I'm happy that this game isn't a yearly release. I'm so happy about that. We don't need a yearly release. This game is a great game to build upon. And then when enough time has gone by, maybe 2 years, maybe even 3 years, they can make another one. We can mess with this game for a couple of years. And for people who think we can't, we played 2K19 for 3 years. All right, so take that into consideration before you say, no, we can't do that. No, we could. We definitely could. So it's okay. Oh, another thing I want to apologize for is maybe the presentation of this video, what's the word they call it? Words. The quality of the video. My goodness, I can't remember things. The quality of this video is not great. I got this off of a stream, so it's not that great. but I did crop the video so it focuses on gameplay. Um, Once again, I'm not really seeing Aubrey Edwards really get into the thick of the match. Not telling them like getting close, saying whatever, watch the punches or whatever. She's staying out of the way. I don't know if refs take ref bumps in here. I don't know if they do. I would love to. Wow, that Superman punch was very. It wasn't very impactful. It didn't seem like a big move, but the air raid crash was okay. I like the replays though. The replays definitely work. Oh, there we go. We got the hands in the sleeve. Wow, you could pin with your hands in your pocket. Let's go. Wow. Get out of here. That's tough though. I like that. You put your hands in your pockets and you can go for pins. That's tough. I like that. I also hope that the records save. So there's not a situation where it's. I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, come on now. Oh, mixed intergender matches. See, I don't know why they do that. Put the full name, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I don't like that. Just put Britt Baker, but it's fine. It is what it is. The Britt Baker attire is cool because with her attires, honestly, she switches them out so much. It's fine. I'm not really like sweating that too much. Walk away. Where is the pyro? Okay, it's kind of late, but she looks good though. She looks good. Jericho has that's a very old version of Jericho, but I'm pretty sure they'll do like, whoa, that pyro was kind of a little sus, but it's fine. Um, Championship matches kind of seem to have no special presentation. When Hikaru Shida won it, I know that's something that I didn't say beforehand, but yeah, there's no special presentation on championship matches unless in this build they're not going to show that. I would love to hear Justin Roberts announce the match as a championship match. I am so happy that Ukes, AEW, whoever, they came to the conclusion that having intergender matches work. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. And that's something that's going to take this game to the next level. That right there, I feel like a lot of people in the WWE games community are going to switch over. They're going to switch over. They're going to play this game more. They're going to have women win with the world titles. And honestly, I was thinking about that as well. I mean, hopefully, oh my goodness, hopefully they have um we have the ability to create a good portion of calls. Now, I don't expect 100. I don't expect 100. Give us the ability to create at least 50. Let's start. I think 50 is a solid number. Unlimited textures. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they have a logo upload. I'm pretty sure they do. And if they don't, that is crazy if they don't. If they don't, they're shooting themselves in the foot. I feel like they need to have a logo upload. I feel like that will definitely help the longevity of this game. Because once you beat the game, and I know they set it to where you have to beat it or you could beat it multiple times, but I don't have the time to beat this game multiple times. I don't have the time. I'm sorry. So that might not be something that I'm going to do on my end, but it's still good to see that they have replayability and I think branching storylines too. So that's good. Overall, like I said, this match looks really good. It's smooth. The impact of the moves definitely is showcased in this game as opposed to WWE. They do more impactful, more selling. I like that good reversal. Like I said, I like what I'm seeing here. I really like what I'm seeing. They sell the part of the body that's hurt. They roll out of the ring. That's good. I like that. As far as what's on the outside of the ring, the ringside area, nothing much going on. Looks pretty bare bones. Just a barricade and nothing else. Which, all right, it is what it is. Not gonna sweat that too much. I hope that they have like that the ring bell, the bell corner, or whatever table. I hope they have that at least eventually in the update. That would be nice. Damn, slap fire out of her. The look of the wrestlers, even though the quality of this video isn't the best, the look of the wrestlers look good. They don't have to look like WWE games. They don't. They don't have to look realistic. They don't. I don't care about that. That is not even something that I'm worried about. I much rather have it look and stand out and set itself apart from the WWE games. WWE games can keep the photorealism and all that great stuff. Great, wonderful, perfect. Who cares? Right? It's all about gameplay. I feel like Ukes has a good idea of the gameplay that they want to showcase in this game. And, I mean, it looks good. It looks like it almost has the same controls as No Mercy, which is good. And this is the stream. The stream was doing that, not me. So don't blame me. If it gets choppy, that's the stream itself. That ain't on me. And I like how it's saying mash the buttons. I like that. I like how it's saying that. Because some wrestling games or some games in general just say press buttons. And it's like, no, mash the face buttons. Sometimes people mash the trigger buttons, the shoulder buttons. So, that's also something to think about. I like that. And now the stream is just going nuts right now. Okay, big kickoff. Okay. We like to see that. But yeah, oh, look at this dive. Oh, she doesn't do dives? She doesn't have the ability? I would think that she would have the ability to do outside dives, but I guess not. Wow, thank you, police officers, for driving past. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to hear that on the stream. Damn, suicide dive and the barricade moves. Look at that. Okay. The barricade moves out of the way. All right. See, that's the stuff that I like. I like to see things like that because that always gives me hope that developers or different developers are going to try to do something that makes their game stand out. And at this point in time, it's all about the little details. Always going to be about the little details. Ooh, damn. Now, another thing that I want to say is I really would like for them to be able to have the option to take the HUD off, especially if you're simulating matches for an EFET or a call show or whatever the case is. Gotta be able to take the HUD off. Taking the HUD off would be magical. And I think that will work out very, very well for this game if they have that. All right, the MJF face could be better. Could be better. But like I said, this is their first outing. And this is a younger version of MJF. Of course, this is a version from what is it, 2023? So 2020, I guess. 2020. I'm assuming that this game was definitely in development in 20. I'm sitting there acting like I don't know. I gotta stop. But 2020. This game was in development, so I'm pretty sure they weren't gonna sit there and update attires and things like that. Like I said, I feel like as long as if they give us the ability to update attires, beautiful. By all means, let us do that. That would be wonderful. I wouldn't even be mad about that. I like how. Oh well, let me look. Okay, the reversaling is good. It looks good. It almost have I would like the camera to be zoomed in a little bit more. Maybe. I mean, I like the old school look. But the one thing I always feel like wrestling games miss, and Japanese wrestling games don't, is being able to select different camera angles. That's something I feel like a lot of American wrestling games or even modern wrestling games are missing. They are just missing that option, and I feel like that's something that can bring them to another level. And you saying the same, camera angles, really? Yes, I'm serious. Camera angles, absolutely. This one is a classic, you know what I'm saying? Hard camera facing the entrance. That's cool. I like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's do the opposite end. Let's do all corners or all sides of the ring where any one of those sides can be the hard camera. You know what I'm saying? That's a good taunt. I like that taunt from MJF. Not bad. Um, yeah, overall, I like this. I like this game. I mean, y'all seen on Twitter where they had all like the blood on there. That was crazy. I don't even know what to say on that one. That one blew me away. Pause. Um, that one ain't make no damn sense to have all that blood in the damn ring. Like that's crazy. Somebody lost that much blood. They're stopping the match. They are stopping the match. That's no longer a match. That's a crime scene. You know what I'm saying? Like that's clearly a crime scene. I'm just putting it out there. But this is all cool, man. Like I said, I appreciate that Ukes took up the challenge, and I appreciate that AEW, Kenny Omega, the Bucks, Cody Rhodes, for the little time he was there, trusted and believed in Ukes' approach, and this is what we got. I'm happy about that. Ukes, in my mind, will always make the best wrestling games. There, and that's just my opinion because they've been doing it for so long. Um, and I felt like they were pigeonholed into a position where they weren't able to put their all into what they could in regards to making a wrestling game. I feel like they have more abilities with this game to really surpass what they've done in the past because you got someone there, Kenny Omega. Mostly Kenny Omega. I'm just going to say Kenny Omega, who, I feel like plays these older wrestling games and enjoys the older wrestling games, and Ukes being a part of so many classic wrestling games where they can bring in these type of matches that WWE games will never do or won't bring back. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see them doing a casket match. I can see them doing that in here. I can eventually see them doing a buried alive match or something like that eventually. As far as like super gimmicky matches, I think that'll fit for this game. I feel like AEW has to do it first. I don't know. No, actually, yeah, they had a casket match with Darby Allin. I'm bugging. Yeah, they can do a casket match. Hell yeah. So that's something I feel like we should definitely get in this game. I feel like that would be something beautiful to have. Casket matches. Um, Two rings, not on their first game. I don't see that happening. The blood and guts match, their blood and guts might be a 3-on-3 with a cage with a top on it, or like the cage goes all around and like around where the floor mats are, and then you can walk around the outside. I guess maybe, but it'll be interesting to see the approach that they give to updating this game, adding characters, adding moves. I'm pretty sure they're. I don't know if everything's going to be paid DLC. Some of it may be paid DLC, and some of it might be free updates. I feel like for their first outing, a majority of the wrestlers that are in the base game will be DLC that you would need to pay for. Which I'm okay with that if you give us our money's worth. Anywhere from 5 to 7 calls, I'm happy. 5 to 7 per pack, I'm cool with. Give us some arenas, maybe some throwback arenas, maybe even new ones, the new arenas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have the tools to set it up to where you could pump out these new arenas if they all kind of match the same structure like Dynamite and Rampage. I don't know if Collision is going to have a different setup. I guess we'll see on that one. But if they have the same setup, all you got to do is change the video packages that you see the graphics. Then that should be easy. You should be able to upload that within 2 weeks. Real talk. Like it shouldn't take no month to do an arena when the arenas are more or less the same. You're just changing the video package that's on the entranceway, you know? But I mean, honestly, I felt like the entranceway that they had in the past is better than the one they have now because it stood apart from WWE. I think it's going to be something they go back to. I feel like it's going to be something they go back to, but the whole LED entranceway played out. Honestly, not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Not for AEW. AEW, well, no, AEW's is better than WWE's, but it feels like AEW is copying WWE, if that makes any sense. WWE is just a big ass screen, and that's it. Call it a day. That's kind of lame. Just gonna put it out there. That's kind of lame and lacks creativity. Um, but overall, I really like what AEW Fight Forever is going for right now. I really like the presentation. I like how the in-game characters look. I need to see call mode. I need to see other game modes. I need to see a full-fledged championship match with presentation and everything, so I can see. Oh, I like how he got in the ring differently. How he jumped into the ring. I like that too. Like I said, it's the little things from me, presentation-wise and gameplay-wise, that's gonna bring this game over the top. Um, Ukes knows what they're doing. Ukes knows what they're doing, and I'm cool on that. Um, it's definitely a great thing to see. What's this? Oh, Alabama Slam. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this a game that you're waiting for? Are you happy to see all this gameplay? Are you impressed with this gameplay? Is this a game you're gonna pre-order? Did you already download it on Xbox? I'm hoping that it's on Game Pass because that'll make life beautiful for me. If I don't, I'll pay for the DLC. Just give me the game for free. Give me the game for free, and I can run with that all day long. But yeah, man, I'm happy about this. I'm really happy that AEW finally has a wrestling game that's coming out that's set in stone January 29th, I do believe. So that's less than a little over a month away, which is fine. They're going to showcase more and more stuff with the game. I want to see more women, more of the women's roster in here. I definitely want to see a match with my girl Abaddon. I want to see Jade Cargill. I want to see her entrance. I want to see a lot more with this game. Hopefully, man, we get to see everything we want to see before the game comes out. But yeah, like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see, what you're impressed with this footage that they have for us. Like, subscribe, comment. Later.